Have you ever wondered why some parks have houses in them? Maybe someone bequeathed the house to the park upon their passing, or maybe they were built as part of the park originally. Well, today's story is a little different. Hi everyone, my name is Ken. Welcome to This House. Today we are in Carondelet Park in St. Louis, Missouri, exploring the rich and unconventional history of the Lyle House. In 1767, the neighborhood now known as Carondelet was founded under the name Louisbourg, though the French would mockingly call it vide poche, or empty pocket as it translates to in English. A few short years later, in 1770, the King of Spain awarded the land we are now seeing to Amos Custis Lyle. The Lyles were happily settled in the Virginias and had no use for the land for several generations. That is, until 1840 when Amos Lyle's grandson, Alexander Lyle, would move to Missouri to build his dream home. Alexander was a master carpenter and was known across the frontier as a skilled craftsman capable of creating beautiful buildings and furniture from the materials around him. By 1842, Alexander had built his dream house. The house was built in the Italianate style with frame construction. Today, it is St. Louis's oldest frame-style house that is still standing, a true testament to the advanced level of Alexander's design and craftsmanship skills. Despite being a skilled craftsman, Alexander would quickly become one of the most despised men as the city began to grow. He had forced slaves to build his home and labor on his land. He was known for being cruel and malignant. Even though slavery was lawful at this time, the vast majority of wealthy residents hired servants to work in their homes as their Protestant values forbid them from owning slaves. As the years went on, he would become shunned by the community for holding his extremist beliefs. When the Civil War began, Alexander pledged his loyalty to the Confederacy. The neighborhood was not surprised by Alexander siding with the Confederacy, but they were nonetheless appalled to find that they had a traitor in their midst. With tensions growing between the North and the South, the residents gathered to decide if Mr. Lyle could be considered a threat. They decided that something needed to happen, that he couldn't stay here. They band together to forcibly remove him from his property. Alexander Lyle, not being as tough as he claimed to be, abandoned his property and fled the town as quickly as possible. Control of the property was briefly given to Eugene Field, known as the children's poet. His father was St. Louis attorney Roswell Field, who became the key attorney in the Dred and Harriet Scott freedom suit. Though we have no record of Lyle's reaction to this news, we can imagine that nothing could have upset him more than to see his property turned over to one of the most prominent abolitionist families in the country. In the following years, St. Louis would annex Carondelet in 1870 as the city continued to sprawl. In 1876, the city of St. Louis was growing rapidly and planned its expansion by incorporating 3 major parks on the outskirts of the city. O'Fallon Park was planned for the north, Forest Park was planned for the central corridor, and Carondelet Park was planned for the south. Upon the nation's centennial, Carondelet Park was dedicated on July 4, 1876 and opened to the public. Today, the Alexander Lyle House stands not as a symbol of racism, but as a symbol of victory over hate. Thank you all for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this segment of Secrets of St. Louis. I'd also like to extend a special thank you to our members whose names you'll see on the next screen. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time on This House.